Hey everyone, Tim here from Bohemian Adventurers, coming at you from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm here with Sam and Emma today at Perry Nature area, and today we're here to answer one question: why the Sawyer Squeeze is the premier water filtration system. We're going to show you how it works. We're going to show you my system, and I'm also going to note that this is a purely opinion-based little review. This is just what I feel is the most versatile and easy to carry, easy to use system out there. So without further ado, we'll go down to this little stream here and give you a little demonstration on what I use and why I use it. So we'll check in with you in just a second. So before we get started today, there's a couple little things that I just wanted to run down. Number one, I want to give a quick shout out to my new pants. These are the North Face camo pants that I bought. And the reason I bought them is for two reasons. Number one, the camouflage makes me feel like a 12-year-old boy again. And number two, my favorite feature, they have an elastic waistband. You can dog on it all you want, but when I have a backpack on, these are 50 times more comfortable than wearing a belt. Alright, shout out to the pants complete. The second thing I want to do is quick review options of water filtration systems. The ones I know anyway. Number one is a SteriPen, which takes, I believe, all of the bacteria and viruses out if you're worried about that minuscule risk of viruses. But the downfall to a SteriPen, I'm guessing that, is it's just a pen that you use in water, so you're drinking sediment. Even if it's sterilized, it sounds kind of gross to me. Number two is a pump, which Molly has. It's just a little pump. They're not exactly bulky, but they are a little bulkier than the Sawyer Squeeze. Catadine makes them, MSR, I believe. And that you can just throw a little pump into any shallow water and pump it into your bottle. Number three is, I think, kind of the new wave now. It's called the Be Free, I think. And that's a soft-sided water bottle with a filter right on it. So you just dip it in, screw it on, and it's real convenient that way. But I just am not a fan of something that doesn't have some like hard-sidedness to it, rigidity. I like smart water bottles. And then the final point I'd like to make is that you have two options on how to carry your water. One being a bladder, and two being a bottle like I do. I use the smart water bottles because I go to a lot of places without water, and I like to know exactly what I have left, so it's more visual for me. I'm also a little paranoid if I carry a bladder, something sharp's going to pop that bladder, and I am in trouble. So I go with the smart water bottle just because it's super convenient, and I can carry them in my backpack in the water bottle holders. And all I have to do is look at them and I know how much water I have left. So we'll get down to the stream here in a minute and show you how the Sawyer Squeeze works, but that's just kind of my rundown of your options. But again, I choose the Sawyer Squeeze just because it's super compact, it's easy to carry, and it works perfectly with the system I carry, which is smart water or life water bottles. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, so this is the system that I carry in my backpack. It is the original Sawyer Squeeze and a Cnoc bag, spelled C-N-O-C. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. We're going to show you kind of how it operates and why I think this is the easiest way to filter water. Obviously you can see by its size that it's really not much to carry. This is the Sawyer Squeeze. We'll show you how it works, but if I forget to mention later, this end here actually screws directly onto a life water bottle or a smart water bottle. If you want to just really just go minimalist and take just this, you can screw it onto an empty bottle, take that from the stream and drink right through this. But I use this Cnoc 2-liter bag, which the reason people use these and these are popular is because they have a wider opening. And we're going to have Sam get us some water here. So it's got kind of a slide off thing here, and the Sawyer bags are notorious for being pains in the butt. They just have a small opening on the top. The Cnoc bag opens wide like this, so all you have to do is dip it in the water and it fills up super easy. So we'll have Sam get in here. He is wearing Crocs today, so he's going to have a super easy time getting in with the versatility of his Croc shoes. Sam, if you want to go ahead and just try to fill it up as much as you can by scooping it like this. Those of you who don't know, you want to get into the most moving water possible because it just has the least likely effects on the quality of the water. So head on in, Sam. While Sam's doing that, most water filters will filter out 99.9% of bacteria What they do not filter is vaccines, but in North America, I've researched, that is rarely a problem, as in like it doesn't happen in North America. So Sawyer Squeeze is a good way to go. You're safe to drink almost anything. This water is from a stream here in Sioux Falls, which we have a lot of farm runoff. Looks actually pretty clean for our area, but we are going to filter this through the Sawyer and show you how, and then Sam and I will even show you that we are perfectly comfortable drinking it. So the Cnoc bag just folds over like this, and you put this back on. Obviously you want to flip it this way so you don't spill all your water when you unscrew it. Unscrews like so, and then you just screw your Sawyer Squeeze right onto it. While we're at this point, I'll show you too, if you really want to go the lazy man's route, the kit also comes with this tube that you can connect here, hang it from a tree, put the Sawyer Squeeze on this end here, and make a gravity filter as well. But I think we're going to show you today that I don't even carry this because it is not really that slow of a process to filter the water. Why don't you come on over here, Sam? I'm going to show them how to do it here. I also own the Sawyer Mini, which I do not recommend. Obviously it doesn't save a ton of size. It's a little bit lighter. That's the only benefit to this, and it has a much slower flow. So I always say go with the Sawyer Squeeze unless you're really a minimalist and you want to save the half an ounce or an ounce that this would give you. So I use Life Water or Smart Water bottles. This is work with a bladder or any type of device you use to fill up. An Nalgene bottle, whatever. All you do is unscrew the lid. This works like any normal water bottle. It's got a cap that I try not to lose and my fingers are too wet. Unlock that. Put it in your Smart Water bottle or Life Water bottle. And hence the title, Squeeze. We'll time lapse this, but all in all I would say that it'll probably take me about 1 to 3 minutes maybe to get a full liter of water squeezed out of this. So you'll hear in a lot of videos that, you know, people aren't patient enough to do this, and I don't know, when you're taking a break it's not really that hard to sit and filter some water quickly. Take a sip of it. All right, Sam, are you ready to prove that we aren't gonna get diarrhea by drinking the water out of the stream?
Yes.
So as you can see, it looks even clearer than it does in the bag. You're safe to use this in some pretty sketchy situations. I know I'd use it almost anywhere in an emergency. But bottoms up, folks. Sam, you want to do the honors of the first taste?
Yep.
Take a nice big swig.
It's pretty good. It's actually not that bad at all. It just tastes like regular water. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Yep, pretty watery. But anyway, the Sawyer Squeeze is an easy choice to make. On Amazon, you can go buy these Cnoc bags from Cnoc Outdoors. I think they're about $14.99. Just to wrap things up real quickly, a couple little tips and pointers that I like to give people. Life Waters and Smart Water bottles all come with these little flip-top caps as well on the smaller version. I always save them because they work really handy when you're backpacking for a lot of different reasons. One of them I just proved by tipping it over. They don't spill as easily. But number two, I find that if I'm like in the Badlands or places where I have to carry all of my water, I waste far less. Let's say I got to rinse out a pan or do something like that. It's much easier just to go like that. Rinse off Sam's Crocs real quick without dumping a lot of water on anything. So, and then obviously you can just flip it up when you're going in. You just get water, you know, fast like that. Kind of get your shirt wet so you can feel the coolness of all of that. Anything else to add, Sammy boy?
It's pretty good.
So yeah, Sawyer Squeeze. Sorry, Sawyer Squeeze.
Yeah.
And the Cnoc Outdoors bag. Bohemian Adventurers recommends this as the #1 choice. I'm only saying that to rib on Molly. Molly has the pump from Catadine, I believe, which is also an awesome option. That works really awesome in really shallow water. I know that if we were in dire straits and need to work out of a puddle, that's an option. Do your research, but this is my particular favorite. And like I said, if you're anywhere in North America, you don't have to worry about using things like SteriPens and stuff like that to get vaccines, or I'm sorry, viruses out of the water, because they say it's pretty much a non-existent issue. Thanks for tuning in to Bohemian Adventurers Reviews. We appreciate you watching. Make sure and hit the like and subscribe button. Your support is much needed because we love to see that our viewers interact with us. It gives us motivation to keep making videos like this. So again, thanks for watching. Have a good one.